What's up guys, Calcedin here for another video. Today we are going to change the oil and the oil filter of the car. I will show you how to do it. In the previous video we already successfully jacked the car. The car is already in the air, ready for us to work under the engine. So without further ado, I'm gonna show you what you will need, all the necessary stuff to do the task. So here is all the necessary tools you will need, tools and consumables, of course. First off, we have our oil. We are going to refill with Liquimoly 5W30. You can also go for 10W30, 10W40. Those are all oils possible to go on the 1G FE engine, depending on where you live and the climateric conditions of your country. If it's too cold, if it's too hot. Right here in Portugal we have moderate climate, so we don't have those kind of issues. That said, we're gonna go with 5W30. How many liters you will need for this engine? I don't have a specific instructions manual, but after some research for engines with VVTi, it is recommended, or at least the number I found was 4.2 liters. About that. In the other websites they say 3.8, 3.7. So we're gonna see. We're gonna drop really in a slow rate, and we will check for the correct amount. This is of course a 5 liter can. So yeah, for the oil, the oil filter is in here, as you can see. We're gonna install it. We're gonna replace the old filter by this one. About the filter, I have to show you something. If you want to know, this oil filter, you will need also in order to remove the older filter, you're gonna need an oil filter socket, dedicated oil filter socket. So if you want to know, for this one, this socket has 14 faces. You see these things in here. You have to have the correct socket for your filter. So this one has 14 faces. It matches perfectly on the oil filter. The diameter, I measured 80 centimeters. I don't know. I saw that actually it's 75 or 76. But I measured this distance, the diameter of the cup, and it's 80. So I don't know. The thing I recommend to do, if you don't want to buy a kit of these sockets, of these oil filter sockets with a lot of sizes and shapes, if you want to just buy the one you need, I recommend you that you get the correct oil filter for substitution, take it to the store, and then ask for the guy on the shop to test some of the sockets they have, and that way you can buy exactly the one you need. Okay, so that's the socket for the oil filters. You will also need 2 more sockets, 10mm socket, By the way, these both are 3/8 inches sizes for the system of ratchet. These both are 3/8 because the range, the ratchet I will use, it's 3/8. This one you will need it. So both these are 3/8 in the square, and you will need 10 millimeters and you will need 14 millimeters. 10 millimeters are for the bolts on the cover. That by the way, the cover, I will not show you how to remove the cover because I had already removed it prior the video to clean it. It's this underhood cover, plastic underhood cover, but as you can see, it has a lot of bolts. Bolts, yeah, I believe the bolts are similar to this one right here. You see, small bolts, 10 millimeters. By the way, almost every bolt on this car, on the hood, and for this kind of things, it's 10 millimeters. So 10 millimeters is a size that you'll definitely need to work on this car. So it has a lot. You will need to check for the bolts under the car, but it has a lot, more than 10, I think. Yeah, you will need to take out this cover, but it's a really easy task. You will need, as I said earlier, this socket, 10 millimeter socket, and you will also need the 14-1 for the oil pan drain bolt. Okay, more thing. Of course, you will need a flashlight. It's always good to have a flashlight to see what actually you are doing. You will also need. I have. It's good to replace it the old drain plug with a new one. I have this one from Japan. Actually, it came. It's a special greedy, yeah, greedy JDM stuff from Japan. It's good to actually have also some paper, some paper to clean, because we are working with oil. You will need a funnel, of course, to drop the oil on the engine, and finally you will need an oil pan to actually remove, to accommodate the old oil that you will drain out of the engine. Let's go under the hood now. The first thing we're gonna do is take out the oil plug drain. So, as you can see, I'm under the hood right now, and let me just put some light for you to see. I have my oil drain basket in here, so we can drain it. The oil plug drain is this bolt right here, as you can see in the oil pan of the engine. So it is a 14 millimeters, as I've already said, and we can actually start draining it. Let's open it up. Again. Okay. Was really stuck. Okay, so hopefully we'll not do any more of a mess. This is gonna start squeak. Once you break loose, you want to do this real fast. Okay, so yeah, as you can see, the oil is very very dirty, very nasty. Ugh. Yeah, this is the old bolt. So yeah, we're gonna let it drain for the oil pan, and once it is drained, we're gonna remove the filter. So guys, we finish the draining. As you can see, yeah, it's all dirty and nasty in here. Yeah, look at this, so gross. So now it's time for us to change the oil filter. The oil filter is on the right side of the car, of the engine, sorry. I'll show you. Let me see. I have to be careful not to drop my phone in the oil. That will be really bad. So as you can see, there's the oil filter in there. It is the light is up front. It is in the middle of the engine, of the side of the engine. The engine goes until there. So yeah, we're gonna remove it. First I'm gonna try to put my light in a place where actually it can be helpful. Okay, so let's try. I'm gonna try to film it. I don't know if I can. We're gonna use the socket and the wrench. I'm gonna try. Okay, let me just use my other hand. It will be easier. Okay, I think we got him. Jesus fucking Christ. It's completely fucking stuck. I don't know. I think it's actually moving. Yeah. There you go. Got him. Yeah. There you go. I can do it. I could do it this with my hand, but you know, just let's go. Yeah, there you go. There he is. Okay, let me take out the flashlight. Okay. And yeah, there's the filter. The old filter. This is the old filter, as you can see. So guys, this is now time to put the new oil filter. Before we insert the oil filter in the bracket of the engine, we shall lubricate the O-ring in here. So we're gonna take a little bit of the new oil that we will put in the engine. Yeah, and we could do this with my hand. You just take a little bit of oil in your glove, in your latex glove, and lubricate the oil filter. But I have this little guy in here, this I don't know how you call this, but this is really good to put some oil. Do a mess. Okay, I think this will serve. Yeah, it was perfect fit. So guys, let's just lubricate the O-ring. I'm doing a mess. No, you don't need this tool, but you can use your finger, but I don't want to. So guys, the filter is already lubricated, so the next step is to insert it in the bracket there where it was taken from. To do it, I'm gonna use my hand first, then we can use the tool, and I think it's to tighten it up is going clockwise, because in order to take it out it was anti-clockwise. So let me just try to find. I can see anything. We just sense where it is. Okay, it's actually in here somewhere there. Okay, it's going in my hand. So, okay, I untightened myself. I think you can untighten it, but just with your hand, and it would be fine. But actually, I'm gonna do it with a tool, just tighten it a little bit. However, I think this will be fine too. I'm just gonna tighten it with my hand for now. Okay, so I think it's pretty tight. Yeah, you can see some oil, but that was the oil that I put to lubricate the O-ring. So we have our oil filter in place already. So the next thing we should do is actually put the new drain plug, because the drain plug hole is still open, and it's the final thing we have to do before we can pour our new oil in the engine. Okay, so the last thing we need to do before we can pour the new oil into the engine is to replace the drain plug. This is the old one, as you can see. This one is the new one that we're gonna do. Very nice, greedy stuff, JDM. It has a Eman. Let me show you. So it's, yeah. Okay. Japanese stuff. See? So cool. Greedy. It's gonna be a drain plug, a branded one, not this ugly one. This actually is a prestige drain plug. It has this Eman, so it can, if there are small pieces of metal in the oil from the motor, the Eman will just capture the metal fragmentations, and it will save you from the pieces causes more trouble in the engine, because they will get captured in the Eman. So that's it. We're gonna install it. Actually, to install it, let me see that. Let me just see if it's the same. If it's the same socket, and I think it is. It's 14. Okay, this one is also a 14. So yeah, let's go under the hood and let's install it. Okay, guys. So we are under the hood. As you can see, we're gonna put the drain plug in there. I managed to actually hook up my flashlight to the sway bar. It's magnetic also. So yeah, but first, before that, let's actually clean that hole. So let's go. Yeah, cleaning the asshole of this car. In Portuguese, limpar o bujão, if you know what I mean. So okay, so now it's ready. So let's go with yeah, it's magnetic. Cool, so cool. So let's insert. It's already dirty again, I don't care. So let's try. Let me just capture. Yeah, okay, there you go. It's already okay. So let's tighten it up. Tighten it a little bit. See, I don't like when to use these metal on metal sockets, because it always damages the nice components in the faces, you know, I don't know what to say, but yeah, yeah, okay, it's installed. Yeah, unfortunately the letters became upside down, but yeah. Okay, if you do it like when as I'm doing with my head upside down, you will be able to see to read it. But it's a nice oil plug. So yeah, that's it for the oil plug. Now the last thing we need to do is pour our new oil in the engine, and we're done. So we are almost there. The last thing we need to do is actually to pour the new oil into the engine. This is the oil port right here. I changed the cap for TRD1. So there is the oil entrance. But first we should clean actually the stick, the oil stick, because that way we can know when we will reach the maximum or minimum oil capacity. As you can see, this oil stick has two points. This one is for max, this one is for minimum, but so we should not exceed this one, neither pour less than this one. So we're gonna control it based on this, but first let's proper clean it. Just 1 second. Okay, I have a tissue. I previously had cleaned it, so it should be good. It doesn't. Yeah, I think it's clean. So we're gonna insert it back into the engine like this. Okay. So the last thing is actually dropping the funnel in here, and we can start to pour. Last thing, pour the oil into the engine. So let's do that. Yeah, nice golden color. Drink, 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 my precious drink. Yeah. I don't know actually when will I stop, so how much I already pour, but as I said earlier, this engine is about 3.7 to 4.2 liters, so we will have to check. Yeah, definitely. Yeah. Okay, so I don't know how much rests in the can, but yeah, I will drop it in a container where I know the capacity, so I can estimate how much is left. But yeah, that's it. That's it, guys. We've done it. we successfully changed the oil on the Lexus. He now is more happy than ever, because I should have done it this much sooner, but you know, I'm one of those idiots that first changes the coilovers, only then changes the oil. But yeah, I think that's it. Let's take this here. It's actually, yeah, just check one more time. Yeah, I think we are close to the maximum. So the next thing we should do is actually run the engine. So some oil, actually we can the level of oil can drop a little bit because of the circulation of the oil in the filter and the engine and that stuff. So let's go crack the engine. I think we got it. Trying to fix my light, but unfortunately this Chinese stuff not very good. I will have to see it, but yeah guys, that's it. It is running smooth. Let me just check the RPMs. Yeah. So the RPMs are close to 1,500, 1,500 RPM. So it's very cool, the idling. Yeah. I think we're done. Let me just check one more time. The actual level. Yeah, we're done. So that's it guys. Don't forget to like, to subscribe, to share, all that stuff, and we'll see you on another video. Bye bye.